I'm Ben Cohen. I teach at Lafayette College. I'm study the history and the ethics of industrial agriculture. At this table, we're dealing with the question of environmental sustainability. And I think, although we haven't quite formulated it this way yet, the main problem at hand is how do we feed the increasing population of the Lehigh Valley and still maintain standards of environmental health so that we don't undermine our environmental health while we increase the demographic population footprint of the valley. Some of the subtopics that go towards that are listed on our tablet of sustainable growing practices, what are more sustainable ways to grow food, conservation methods, both for farming itself and for regional land planning, climate change issues of how dependence on fossil fuels in agriculture exacerbates problems of climate change, and we have safety regulations as well. I'm not exactly sure what we mean by that. We do not have solutions to these issues, but that's what we're working on.
We had a great discussion, which was made very difficult by the scale and the weight of our topic, environmental sustainability. So it's hard to do a brief history of the topic, let alone have a full-on discussion. So I don't know how well I can summarize all the talking points that we had, although one overriding or one consistent theme was the belief that, maybe this is the top priority, to ensure that all of the discussions at all the other tables are undergirded or given foundation by principles of environmental sustainability. So that everything we're doing together is for some cause of a sustainable future, some idea of sustainable agriculture, and those terms start to get sticky, like what do we mean? So things like infusing organic principles in our growing practices, producing more of a socially just food justice system for access to food for people, as well as fair wages and labor conditions for those who grow our food. And maybe one of the bigger takeaways was not just principles of environmental sustainability, but ecological principles of interdependence. So we say environmental sustainability needs to be sitting at all the other tables because we need to find some way to bind together this whole discussion. In part, all we were doing is replicating the whole purpose of this meeting, to think about a food policy council, because that would be the one actionable thing to do. There was only some organization where we could all meet and all these topics would come together, which is this. So Roberto said it too, like more conversations like this are useful. We had a lot of different perspectives and we come from different places, even at this table, which I thought was quite useful. So I'm talking over and around a lot of things because we struggled to come up with specific one takeaways. So I'm going to leave it at that.
No, one thing.
Yes, all of us this year are going to develop a stronger ecological mindset.